All right, hello everybody. We're gonna be doing this from now on Thursdays to give people
What?
a little
It's
bit
not-
more
it's not
time.
Friday?
It's not Friday, I know.
Okay, I'm out of here.
Yeah, thanks for joining, Devi. We're gonna be doing this on Thursdays to give people more time to get their hands on the wine and maybe do some of their own research on the parsha so they could beef up the Dvar Torah portion. But I think it's just gonna be a good idea overall. Plus, sometimes on Fridays we have to run out early, so Thursdays is a nice calm day here in the office.
Great day. We love Thursday. And you could still get your wine in time for Shabbos.
There you go.
Wait, I think you said that. Not just partial wine, any wine.
Any wine, yeah. So you can still, we might talk about some other things that will remind you that you need your wine. Okay, so this week's Parsha, the one the week we're in, is Kisisa.
Wow.
We're almost at the end of the book of Exodus. And this week's Parsha, what happens in this week's Parsha? Well,
What happens this week's Parsha stays in this week's Parsha.
stays in this week's Parsha, but there's like Maftas a shekel. They do some shekel stuff. Moshe goes up and gets like the luchos, comes down. There's the golden calf, breaks the luchos.
Wow, pretty heavy.
Pretty heavy stuff. Yeah, and he like gets this, then he works on the second pair of luchos. One of the things that's mentioned this week's parsha is the Yud Gimel Midas Harachamim, the 13 attributes of mercy. So what we did was we went ahead, got this golden wine, but in a positive way using it. See that? The Revere 13. Wow. The 13 attributes of mercy.
Is that what it's for?
I don't know what was 100% behind it, but you go ahead and look at this.
Let me see the back of this bottle.
This is a Muscat.
It says 13 is the one.
So Echad is also, right? 13?
Right?
Yeah, okay. 1 is the 1.
Oh, how is that? Oh, you're right.
1,
yeah,
8, and 4. Yeah.
Okay. Nice.
So that's
God is 1.
God is
I
1.
Like that.
Yeah, so that's the 13 business, but this is a yellow muscat. There aren't that many kosher muscats on the market, so this is definitely a good choice, and it's organic. So this is a De La Rosa Revere 13 yellow muscat organic wine. This one is silver medal. You can see there on the side.
From Austria.
And it's an Austrian wine. The De La Rosa wines, pretty much all of them, aside from maybe one, are organic, vegan, no GMOs. Like this is like, there's a lot of people who look for very specific things when they're buying their wine, like for right. Health and diet. And the De La Rosa wines deliver on that. And a lot of award-winning wines.
A lot of spirituality also on it. Look at this back label. Like you're tripping when you read this.
Go ahead. Tell
613 is the blueprint for living.
There you go.
Explain this one to me. I understand that 13 is the one.
But 613 is just overall.
Oh, Revere 13.
De La Rosa is 613.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Overall, like their wines are always 613 as part of their branding. They're very into like all the names of their wines have like some connection to something Judaism and holy, Kabbalistic or other. And they all win medals. I don't know if there's a connection between their holiness and their metalness, but
there you go. So let's give this a whirl.
Yeah,
so I mean, on the nose, it's actually
nice and sweet.
I was gonna say there's more dryness, acid, more minerality than I would expect for a Muscat.
Yeah.
Of course, you still have the honey,
right.
You still have the vanilla, but I'm really surprised.
You get that minerality.
And I'd love to know: you think this is typical for Austrian Muscats?
This is the only one I've ever had from Austria, so it's hard to know. The other Muscat that we have, I think, is the Yardi Muscat, but this is 750 milliliters, organic, and let's go ahead and a medal, and it won a medal, so let's go ahead and try it. You definitely get the minerality on the.
I mean, listen, it's a nice wine. I'd say that people just have to know when they're buying this wine that this isn't a typical Muscat that you're accustomed to drinking.
It's not going to be overly sweet.
No, there's a ton of.
But it makes it very nice. Very.
Yeah, it's a nice wine. It's a nice
pleasant
wine. It's easy to drink.
Nice, clean, clear.
Very clean. Yeah, nice wine. All right, cool. So, what do you say? Is this is 13 the one?
13 is the one. And so and again, it pairs nicely with this week's Parsha. And again, for organic wines, the whole line is good stuff. Won a lot of awards. Check them out on our site. And De La Rosa, they've got a lot of information online. You can look all that stuff up. Hey Ari, we got Ari watching. Ari, you're gonna have to come down for partial wine pairing one week.
Also, it's super pale. You know?
Yeah, it's very very
It
light.
doesn't have that golden muscat. I'd like to
Like
know
it.
more. Ari, would you say that this is more typical of Austrian muscat? Like I was expecting much more,
Much darker and
much
more,
darker
more
and more
thick, more
sweetness,
syrupy.
more thickness. Yeah. Hit us up in the comments, Ari. Let us know. All right, so this was a nice little. What do you think? Thursday's is a keeper?
Thursday's good. And next week's Parsha
There you go.
is by Yakel. And for next week, we will be trying, ta-da, the Nadiv Reshit. To find out how this wine pairs with next week's Parsha, be sure to check in with us next Thursday at 1 p.m. as we go live. Also, if you're buying any of the wines, like the De La Rosa for this week, you can throw in a bottle of Nadiv Reshit and
Drink with us.
Yeah, drink with us next week.
At work. Hey, we're drinking at work. They can drink. Everyone can drink at work.
Right, and also we do have the mixed case, the Parsha Shemos mixed case that has all the wines. I know we're towards the end of that case. We've gone through about 10 bottles now, including this one, but we will have the next full case coming up, probably ready sometime next week, so you can get your hands on that. And you get 7% off with that case with the code PARSHA7, PARSHA, and the numeral 7. And the Vayikra case is going to be good. It's been really, really hard to figure out that one because there's a lot of
Because
those.
by you've already like given up on the Parsha. Like,
No, it's
you
more
make
like-
a New Year, Bracious, you read it every week. It's
Right.
A lot of names, right?
Vayikra has a lot of like Tazriyam and
Not-
Sarah, Achrim, Kadashim, like there's death and impurity and all those sorts of things, and you're like, okay, what do I pair with that? But we did it last year, we'll do it again. We may have to stretch it a bit and get creative, but we'll find you something to drink. So stay tuned, and hopefully you guys are liking this format. Comment in the comment section, because you can't comment anywhere else, or you could, but we won't hear you. And let us know how you like the Thursday format. And live from kosherwine.com, it's David and Dovey wishing you good Shabbos, and hope to see you next week.
Take care. Yep.